Hey guys, it is Duke, and welcome back to the episode of Duke's Concrete Let's Build. How you guys doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. I know I am, and I'm glad to be back. So, where did we leave off? In the last episode, we worked on a labyrinth. It was pretty fun, pretty cool. It was down here, all hidden away. Oh, it's a cave? How have I not noticed that? I guess I really didn't need to come back here, so I probably never did, you know? We'll block that up. Yeah. Okay, anyways, it's right in here. And we still need a little bit of an entrance, which is something I want to start today's episode off with, because I feel like we gotta give it something, you know? Alright, so we did end up going with a very simple design. I know this is not much. You may have expected more out of me. I apologize if you did. We're limited with the blocks we're using. I want you to look in here and you see it, but it's not like it's not like it like stands out so much that it like blows you away. That's not at all what I was going for. I just want you to, you know, if say you're walking by and you're like, "Oh, this is a cool hole." Say you're coming this way. Oh, it's a cool hole. There's probably nothing down here. You just keep walking because you don't notice. You don't know to look. But if you do look in, it's something you notice. You know, I want players to be able to take the time to see that, and then come down and go in the labyrinth and find it. So, also with this, I had to be facing this way to place it. Someone let me know in the comments, because this definitely should not be as difficult as it should have been. Also, suddenly I'm realizing it would almost make sense to just mirror that. Here, hold up. Shoot, now everything's looking the same. If we could just mirror that. Is it this way? That's not the... Oh, it is the way. So if we went like this, and then take these away and went like that, like this. The heck? Come on, man. That's not cool. So unnecessarily difficult. God, that's not right either. What? These things are driving me insane. How do you place it? Is there a way? There we go. We got it. Oh. There we go. We're done with terracotta for now. Goodbye. I'll tell you what. That takes so long, so difficult. There's got to be a way to do it that is doing correctly, other than standing and placing at weird angles like I have been. But finally, on today's episode, I did a little bit off camera, not a whole lot, not hours worth of stuff like I have in the past off camera. But I extended the glass on over to here. I turned this into glass. I think this looks kind of cool, because you definitely can tell it's something different. And I started looking. I was like, hey, we've got green, we got blue, we got some yellow. It's all very similar. What we don't have is shades of red. And that got me thinking. There's one thing I wanted to do at some point, and I think we should do it now. A cherry blossom forest. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. I am interested to get working on this. I feel like it would sort of be a very, very fun, kind of interesting. Also, I'm just adjusting my seat, so sorry if you guys can sense that. Actually, it's probably really loud, so you probably did hear that. Oh, I probably should not have done the logs first, because then they're just gonna make all racket. I want to see if these can be used as trunks. Is that something that would make sense, or will it look really bad? Because if it looks really bad, it looks really bad. You know, it feels like with the limitations we put on ourselves, which I hope I don't sound like I'm complaining, by the way, because, you know, I feel like this whole concrete thing is gonna have to make me think. You know, it's gonna be like, well, you know, we don't have the ability to use slabs and stairs, so you're gonna either have to A, take into consideration that this is not exactly what it should be looking like, or B, I'll find ways around not having stuff. You know, if you're limited and stuff like that, no reason to just complain. You know, we should take what we have and turn it into something. So, I like that. I really like that. Does the magenta coming in here look good at all? I don't know if I like that. I don't think I do like that. What if we just went with the pink concrete powder in those spots? Well, obviously not that one. That wouldn't work. Does that work? Maybe. Maybe solely for the fact that it seems like these are where the cherries would be, you know? There's a little bit of texture, so that's where the cherries are. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's not a good idea. I do kind of like that, though. I really like using the shulker boxes as, like, trunks. I don't know why, but I find that really, really cool. Would it look better, though, if we turned them like that? Or is upside down the better way to go? I don't know. You tell me. I'm always open to suggestions in this series. This is, you know... In all the videos, I definitely do make it an effort to try to talk to whatever viewership I have, whether, you know, it's 200 people or the more realistic 30 people at max that ever watch a video at least more than just clicking on it, you know. You know, I love to get people involved. I try to get people involved, and... right here, I do need some suggestions on which looks better, the right side up or the upside down. I don't know. I like them both. But I'm definitely going to need somebody, or hopefully multiple people, to lead me one way or another, you know. So, you know, if you'd love to comment, I'm not opposed at all. There we go. Up or down? Up or down? I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go watch a YouTube video. Whose? I'm not sure. But I'm going to turn all these trees in this little area into a cherry blossom forest. And I'll be right back. Oh, man, we are finally down to some of our last trees. This is it, guys. We're really nearing the end here. This episode will be complete in just a few moments now, and it is kind of a bittersweet feeling for the fact that I'm happy we finished it, guys, because I'm gonna be real with you. It has been over a month, maybe nearing 2, since I've recorded the last clip from here. I'm not entirely sure when last episode came out. I do know that I started recording the beginning part of this video almost directly after uploading my last episode, because when I did that, when I uploaded the Labyrinth episode, I'm like, you know what, I have a great idea for a project. So I immediately dove right into it and started working, and had a lot of fun with it. But I got really tired really quick of this cherry blossom forest, and it is a really, really cool idea, and I really, really like how it turned out. I'll fly away and get you a full-on picture of it here in just a second, because I know you guys are waiting for the grand reveal. But I'm just gonna let you guys know that I've worked probably 5 hours on it today, which is the most I've ever worked on this project. Maybe not this series. I think I've worked on one of the first episodes, whether it was like 1 or 2, a little bit longer than 5 hours. So it's not like this is the most I've ever spent on an episode. But I will not beat around the bush when I say this was probably the most work that has gone into making one of these videos. I mean, it was very, very time consuming, and that's what slowed me down the most. You know, I've enjoyed this build, the entirety of it, the entire time, because I think it looks really cool, and it's a great new take on a forest. With bright, vibrant colors that look really, really good together, and I do like the outcome, because I have flown around a little bit and looked at what I've already done, But I do have to say, I'm happy we're almost done here, guys. I am very, very happy we're almost done. I mean, you can see how long it's taking me to do a single tree here. And I gotta say, it's been a process. It has been a process. It is just back and forth, you know, clearing stuff, placing new stuff, and, you know, testing new stuff out, because I originally did actually change the colors a little bit. There was a change off camera I did make between what you guys saw originally in the first couple clips of this episode to where I am today, over a month later. There was a little bit of a change I made to some of the trees that I thought would work. Just trying some other stuff out, but I changed that back because I didn't like it, which of course prolonged the time it takes to finish this entire project off. And I do have to say, I'm kind of disappointed I ever did that, because it is, you know, it slowed everything down so much. And with the time that's taken, which, like I said, has taken a lot longer than I anticipated, it wasn't something I'm proud of doing. So I'll try to stick with my first instincts, because I gotta say, my first instincts are normally pretty good. Normally. Sometimes there'll be a little bit of a change that I'll make, and I'll be like, hey, that's for the better. But I don't know how I do it, guys. Normally my first instincts end up being where they should be. So hopefully you guys do like the look of this entire place here that I'll show you in a second. You're just seeing little glimpses of it out of the corner of the screen every so often. And I do have to say, oh, it looks good from afar. There's one thing where if you go too far away, the shulker boxes unload. So you have a whole bunch of floating trees, which looks kind of odd, to say the least. But I do have to say, oh my gosh, guys, we did it. We did it. Oh my gosh. That is the last 3 blocks. Oh. That is a tremendous burden lifted. And look at this forest, guys. Oh, it looks good. Oh, I love it. And you see that? See, look right there. There's tree trunks. No tree trunks. Tree trunks? No tree trunks. It's weird, but you know, I'm glad we got this done, because I think it looks really cool. Should we get a little bit of a screenshot? I think we should. That tree right there is not a part. It's on and over by itself. I don't know what we're going to do with that tree. Something eventually. But man. Here we go, guys. I kind of want to just get the trees and nothing else. It's going to be difficult to do, because there's always something poking off behind it. And I want to get some of the water in here too. So maybe a look from like... I feel like this original angle was the best. So, oh, there's a wolf in there too. Look at that. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Oh, there we go. New button fixed. Alright, so Cherry Blossom Forest complete. As you can see, tons and tons of pink concrete and concrete powder and brown shulker boxes went into the construction of it. Really, really like it, guys. I gotta say, it has a cool feel, and it's really, really bright, which is nice. It feels like a forest, too. Because, you know, as all I did was replace the blocks into better blocks, it still feels very much how it did. Just a little bit of a change. It's really cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, tell me what you'd like to see next. And if you're new to the channel or the series, be sure to subscribe. This is Maduke. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.